Just seen a question come up here. What is the story behind the COVID-19 palliative? So a follow-up to my question will be, can you give us an insight into why these COVID-19 palliatives are being stored in warehouses? Because what is the story behind storing these palliatives? Some of them rotten, being destroyed in warehouses rather than having them in the homes of people who are hungry.
So I think that's the same question I would be asking the state government. I mean, we gave you this palliatives to share. What is it still doing in your warehouses? I think that's a question that we would ask as federal government, because I work with the president, and the president has ordered the customs and the Ministry of Agriculture to bring out from their silos, and the customs to bring out 150 trucks to be shared to states. And the Ministry of from the PT of the Presidential Task Force, the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs was given the responsibility of moving around and sharing this food, and sharing these palliatives, and they moved in. But most of the palliatives that are being seen are not even those that came from government, because I see a lot of bags that had COVID, meaning they were, because most of the palliatives I'm seeing, including Indomie and packs. I don't think the federal government shared Indomies at that time, in terms of the palliatives that came from the PTF. But there was COVID, that is Coalition Against COVID-19, that was set up by business owners, Dangote, Buba, the CBN, and so many other private players that brought in a lot of money, I think about 50 billion, and they bought a lot of foodstuff, rice and beans and sorghum and millet and spaghetti and pasta, a lot of things that were bought, oil, and then shared to states. Those are some of the things that I'm seeing that are still being looted, kept in one place. I'm shocked why they are still there, but I don't want to castigate any state governor or any state government for not sharing. I would want to hear their reasons why, those things have not been shared. When did they receive them? Why are they still in those warehouses? What happened to them? I know in some cases there were some of the things that were given to some states. The states refused to share them because when they started sharing, a lot of people came back with complaints that they were already bad. So the state governors kept them. I would like to know, because some of those things I know at some point earlier in June, July, there were some state governors complained that some of the things that were given to them were not really good. They were already bad by the time they came to them. If that was the case, that was why they didn't share. I don't know. I don't know what the story is behind it. I don't want to pretend as if I do, and I can't answer for them. But that is a question that I would love to know the answer myself, of what happened. And in some videos that you showed, and even the ones that I saw for myself, I saw in some cases the security, the law enforcement agencies were just waiting. They're just telling people, just do it slowly, just don't destroy anything, just pick it up and go. Uh, it's unfortunate that we've come to this level, but
Talking about the palliatives and people going all out to get palliatives that were supposed to have been distributed as when needed, and you have said some of them, the state government did complain that they've gone bad. If they've gone bad, why are they still in the warehouses? Now, that's one question. The other is, why are the palliatives that are supposed to be given out to the masses during the heat of the COVID-19, the lockdown, why are the palliatives still in warehouses even until now?
I'm eager to know the answer for keeping them, as much as you are eager to know the answer for keeping those things. I work for federal government. I know we share these palliatives. I know the federal government has shared these palliatives around the states. I am shocked that these palliatives have not reached the households that it was meant to. That it was meant for. So I'm shocked. I'm just saying, not as an excuse, I'm just saying that I know of one or two state governors that complained at the time, way back in June, when the palliatives were given to them, that their people brought it back that it was bad. I think Oyo State was one of them. I think Ondo State was one of them. It complained. The governor complained clearly that the food stuff you are giving us is not good because people are returning it. I remember that clearly and vehemently. But I'm not saying that that is the excuse for each and every state that people are going to suffer this. I'm not saying that that is an excuse. And like I said, and I'm repeating myself, please, let's so that we are very clear what we're saying here. I said, I don't know the reason for not sharing those palliatives. I don't know when some of these states receive their palliatives. There are so many things I don't know that it will be unfair on the governors or the state governments for me to answer why the palliatives are still in their warehouses. That would be unfair because there are so many things I don't know. And I'm not the kind of person that answers questions that I don't know, just so that I want to castigate somebody. It would have been nicer for me to say, you see, I'm federal government, when we say we're sharing palliatives, everybody didn't believe us. Now you see people are going to their warehouses, the state governors are hiding them, they hoarded all this. It would have been good for me to say that, but that would be unfair because I don't know why they did that. I don't know what the true story behind it is.